TSF Entertainment.
Yo, and welcome back to TSF Entertainment. This time we are bringing you BMF Episode 6 exclusive picks and predictions. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Episode 6 synopsis says Terry's attempt at gaining ground in St. Louis only result in more conflict, leading Meech to intervene. Lucille and Charles continue to navigate life living together following their divorce. And here in this first scene, we have none other than Boom. As we saw on the last episode, Boom got out of prison. It looks like he's making himself comfortable in Marquisha's home. Now, it could be that Boom could possibly be questioning Marquisha as far as the whole Isaac incident, or that he finally figured out that she's still involved with T and that she's been playing him the entire time while he's been in prison. Here we have Kia, and if you remember her, she was on BMF last season, part of Jay's Push's crew. And in this scene, which was shown in the trailer for this episode, Meech is sitting down with her to inform her that he wants to bring a union in St. Louis between Pusha and the Moors. Here we finally get introduced to the new character, Sheik Mooney Bay, who's the head of the Moors and has beef with Pusha as Pusha crossed into their territory moving work. Here we have another new character named Cornell, who's a father figure trying to keep his son away from crime. Now, not sure exactly who his son is, as that has yet to be seen, but it has to be somebody in the BMF camp that he wants out of the life. And so we finally get introduced to this new character named Cornell. And here we have Duffy and Detective Bryant, and they are in the interrogation room. Not sure exactly who Duffy is speaking to as he's looking up. He could be speaking to Officer Hardy, possibly, as he was nabbed in Atlanta in the last episode. Or it could be, as we know, Duffy has a warrant in Detroit, so he could possibly be speaking with Detective Waters, as Detective Waters has some questions for him under his alias Don Greco, as well as the warrant of the murder in Detroit. And here we have Mama Lucille and Estelle. And it looks like Estelle is showing her some type of invoice or a bill. Now, the invoice could be for the wedding of B. Mickey and Aisha, as B. Mickey proposed to Aisha last episode, and Mama Lucille will be officiating that union. Or it could be possibly an invoice of a bill for money that Estelle owes, and she needs help from the church. So she goes to her cousin, Mama Lucille, in order to try to help her get that covered. And here we have Mama Lucille along with Terry and Charles at the wedding of B. Mickey and Aisha. And of course, we know that B. Mickey asked Charles to be his best man at his wedding. Along at that wedding, we have Nicole and Breeze, which looks like this possibly is the wedding reception. And here is where I'm thinking Nicole breaks the news to Breeze that she's pregnant. Now, will she tell him anything about Worm? That I doubt, as she already believes that Breeze is the father of her unborn child. Here we have Mama Lucille along with T and Nicole. And from the trailer, we know that Mama Lucille finds out that Nicole is pregnant. And I'm thinking right here in this scene, Mama Lucille is confronting Nicole about her pregnancy and happens to break the news in front of T while T and Nicole are having a conversation. Here we have Nicole, T, and it looks like that is Wanda. And could be that T is possibly asking or telling Wanda he needs her to hold more cash while he's making more moves. In episode 4, he told Wanda that he wants to leave the game at some point, and he is the only one that he trusts with his money to put aside, so when he's out the game for good, they have money to fall back on. Here we have Meech and Terry, and they are having an argument. And this is where I believe that Meech will confront T about how he's been moving lately, especially the moves that he made in St. Louis and not sharing info with him. While arguing, Meech tells T that he got in the game to keep the family together, and T tells him the family would have been better without him. In this scene here, which is another scene that we have also seen from the trailer, that Jay Pusha tells Meech that if they were to eliminate the Moors, they could bring in the north and south side of St. Louis together to be under the BMF umbrella. And that's it. Please drop your comments as well as your predictions down below and let us know what you think based off of those previews and picks that you just saw.